I tell you, it's happening. It's happening. It's coming. At some point, I am going to marry music to my experiences that I create for you. Yeah. It's necessary. It's a matter of time. Yeah. Yeah. Today was a burning bush. Today's idea is a burning bush in my mind, in my mind's eye. And it's super relevant. It's been really relevant for a long time. And I feel like every single day, its relevance becomes even more potent. And first I'm going to begin with a quandary. Because it's like, I find us, society, humanity, so curious in the ways that we show up for ourselves and for others. I am consistently, every day, presented with evidence of how special we are. Yeah, indeed. And in that speciality, we get to find some alignment, some peace, some serenity, some team play, some of all the goodies that we don't currently experience. And if it's to be, it's up to me. So today I'd like to broach a subject that is considered taboo, which is part of the fascination for me. Why would anybody talking about this particular topic be experienced or in the same sentence as taboo? And here's the subject matter of today. Peace. Peace. Yeah, it's such a concept. It is such a concept. And I say that because when I reflect on my relationship with peace from different versions of myself, I had different ideas about it, right? And then now I have this version of myself and this idea about it. And that's been a journey all on its own. And so let's begin the day with, what's you and your relationship with peace? The idea, the concept, the opportunity. How's it feel? How does it look? Does it feel insane? Like, Paula, go get a grip. Does it feel wild? Like, Paula, you're delusional. Does it feel like blasphemous? Like, this girl. How does it feel? And how does it look? Does it look like it's a possibility? Does it look like it's achievable? Does it look like it's attainable? Does it look like it's in our pipeline? How does it look for you? How does it feel for you? However it looks and however it feels. Something to notice. Okay? And so I'd like to shine a light on the opportunity, as I am the source of opportunities for you. And the opportunity, oh, hi, Paul. Nice to see ya. The opportunity is for you not only to acknowledge your relationship with this notion, this idea, this concept of peace. It would also serve you to dig into that. It'd be like, okay, so to me, when I hear Paula speak about it, it sounds ridiculous and preposterous. Okay, let's get underneath that. Why would world peace sound like that to you? Has someone interrupted or has someone blown up your hope game? Like it would serve you to look, right? So like what's underneath these ideas? And let's say you're a proponent for peace on earth. Cool? How are you creating it? Do you think that you are a part of the creation of peace? Do you think that peace is outside of you? Do you think that peace is an idea that is unreachable? Do you think that peace on earth, and if it feels ridiculous, how come it feels ridiculous to you? Do you think it's absurd that us human beings could create an environment that feels peaceful? Today's the day where you get to look at yourself. My favorite activity. Yeah, look at yourself. Yeah, you know why? Because you are what you create. And you create what you are. So humor me for a second. As you start to look at yourself in the mirror, as you start to notice yourself, as you start to experience yourself, the chance to notice if you are in the darkness or if you're in the light. Because here's how this looks. Opportunity and a scenario, hypotheses, if you will. So if your response to me and me bringing up this subject today brought you, this girl's totally nuts, that comes from some darkness inside of you, by the way, because that's filled with judgment. That's filled with darkness. Like, that's not saying, yay, Paula, you go create that. No, that's you bringing your darkness out into the wilderness by you vocalizing said ideas about me and this notion. So look at yourself. If you responded to me bringing up this subject today in any other way than excitement, joy, and readiness, then you're on the opposite side of the scale. You're in the darkness. If you had any unserving response to me choosing to talk about this today, then that reveals to you where your heart is, in the light or in the dark. If you spewed out anything dark, know that you spew out darkness all day, all night. Yeah. And why is it relevant to acknowledge how you're being in this particular moment? Is because it'll show you how you're being all the moments. Furthermore, it'll show you how you're contributing to society. And when you notice how you contribute to society, then you can look at your neighbor on the left and the right and realize how they contribute to society. And when you look at each other in that way, whoo, you know what's obvious? How we created what we're living in today. Caca. Epic proportions. So, if none of this is touching you in any way, it's because your head is in the sand. So, something else to notice. Woo! And if your head is in the sand, here's something for you. I know you want things. I know you want things. Whether you know you want things or not, something to notice. And I know you want things. And because I know you want things is why I am going to harness the opportunity for you to acknowledge how you sabotage how you want things. So for the most part, people would like to thrive in life. For the most part. So these people who would like to thrive in life, I'd be curious to learn, how are you showing up for that? What does thriving in life look like to you? Does thriving in life look like being joyful? Does thriving in life look like having money so you can go and be and do all the things you'd like to be and do? Does thriving in life look like you're peaceful and serene in your way and that you don't have to hustle and grind? Like, identify and articulate what thriving in life looks like for you. And if you haven't thought about it up until now, that's something to notice. And as you notice, like, do you want to work 80 hours a week? Do you want to spend 3 hours in a commute per day? Do you want to be detached from your children? Do you want to have a shitty relationship with your partner? Do you want your dog to shit all over your house because you haven't walked it? Like, it would serve you to look at your life and look at your interpretation of thriving. And why it's in the same conversation as peace is because what I know to be true is that fundamentally, we all want to live in peace and serenity. You know why? Because anything else is unnatural. Not part of the human existence. Not part of the human experience. Not part. So if you're living in shit, know that that's not how it gets to be, how it ought to be, and that's on you. So, my experience of society today is that we're in colossal breakdown. Everywhere I look, every day I check it out, breakdown. All parts of the globe. So, for me, it's like, whoo! I created peace and serenity in my inner kingdom, hence my determination, commitment, and drive to create peace outside of me, hence why I show up for you week in and week out. So, Peace. Peace and serenity. Fun fact, it ain't outside of you. No. Are you peaceful inside of you? No. I'm going to call you out on your BS and say you are not peaceful inside of you. And you know how I know that? Because every day I go outside 20 times a day and experience humanity. And I experience that. We are not peaceful inside. You know how I know? Really unloving. Really unkind. Really full of shit. Really sick. Really wound up. Fight or flight. Not in alignment, not clear, not peaceful, not serene, and that's basically every human being I experience until they choose something else. And I also have thousands of people next to me who choose something else daily. So, am I blessed with both? Yeah. Are you? Not likely. Peace and serenity. Peace is a choice. Peace is something you get to create for yourself. And before you think about it happening outside of you, know that until you create it within you, you got nothing outside of you. So if we want peace and serenity out in the wilderness, you know what that means? That means that you get to look in the mirror and you get to do the radical healing so that you get to feel the inner peace. And when you choose that for yourself, and we all choose that for ourselves, boom, Bob's your uncle. Hence why I'm here for you today and tomorrow. And every single day until the day I die, choosing to empower you with your peace and serenity so that we, in my lifetime, can experience peace collectively. So, blessed soul, you get to create peace for you. You get to create peace inside of you. That's your mission. That's your purpose. That's your game. And know that. If you're not choosing that and you're not creating that, then what are you? By inertia? Part of the problem. Who do you want to be? Part of the solution or part of the problem? And know that. My guess is, up until this moment in time, you've been part of the problem. Why? Because you haven't been choosing to create peace inside of you. No blame or shame. No right or wrong. Clap, new moment. So what will you choose? Who'd you like to be? What would you like to create? And it all begins by choosing you. 'Cause if it's to be, it's up to me. That's what I got for you today. Wishing you a mountain of love. You go get it.